Himanshu, can you hear me?
I can. Can you hear us?
Oh, yes. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Okay, so your name is Himanshu, right? I always check pronunciations because I don't want to ever mess it up. Himanshu, right?
Himanshu,
Yeah, we appreciate
Where
it.
are you? Where are you from?
I'm not Bengali, if that's your doubt.
Yeah, that was my first. They all usually add like an O.
Where are you from, Bengal? No, I'm not. It's just my dad had some wacky ideas when he was younger, man, and he was like, let's confuse everyone and call him Himanshu.
Is it like numerology or something like that? The science?
It was more like a sound thing. He was just like Himanshu sounds like he likes the sound of it, so that's why.
Himanshu. What does it mean? What does it mean?
I think it means the same as Himanshu. It means like the moon.
What does Himanshu mean? As if everybody knows what that means.
The moon. It is the moon.
The moon. Oh, by the way, guys, congratulations on the success of this song because we were just talking. I was talking to there are other people on this call that you can't see, and we were just. So we were all just talking because we were waiting, and they were like, so many people were sharing this song on their Insta stories and be like, you have to listen to this bop. It's amazing. I'm like, oh wow, that really means it's a success when people who are not related are actually kind of sharing it. So. Congratulations! It's such a good song.
Thank you.
Shilpa's
here.
Hey.
Well, I can't see her. Can I? Oh, okay. Where is she? Shilpa!
Hello.
Yes!
Come on, boys. थोड़ा तो मतलब excitement दिखाओ. तुम्ही ने गाना बनाया है यार.
Okay, at any point, if you see me on my phone, it's because I'm talking to the technical team, okay? It's not because I'm texting.
Right. The technical team. Sure.
Yeah, no, because it has happened that, I look into my phone and the person thinks, bro, I'm talking. Why are you texting? So that shouldn't happen. Okay, let's go.
That's what we're calling it these days, technical team.
The IT team is technical only,
So close to Valentine.
I know. Technical team is telling, can you be my Valentine?
There is literally nothing, just the questions. I can
Arey
prove
Baba,
it.
no, chill. This is the demeanor in front of that what do you call it? That matured emotional self. This is just a facade.
This has become Sakshma's roast show. We are having a detour. Let's come back. All right, let's go. Hi, everybody, and welcome to ENOW. I'm your host, Sakshma Srivastav, and I genuinely hope that all of you who are watching the show from your homes or TV screens are happy and healthy. I hope that you're wearing masks when you're stepping out of the house, using hand sanitizers, and maintaining social distancing because it's very important. Now, today, I have a bevy of talent with me today. My first guest is Shilpa Rao, and if I have to tell you who she is, you have a severe problem because she's literally one of the best things that's ever happened to the Indian music industry. I really love her. She's given us some of the most beautiful Bollywood songs like Khuda Jaane, Ishq Shava Manmarziyaan, Ghungroo. The list goes on. And now she's been nominated for the Grammys. I'm crying. Hi, Shilpa!
Hello. What's up?
Nice to meet you. How are you doing?
I'm great.
Nice to meet you. All right, let me bring my second guest. It's an Indian band called the Yellow Diary. And the most popular songs include Marz and Rab Rakha, but they have a bunch of great other songs that you can totally check out. The moment you're done with this interview, please go to YouTube and check out their music videos because they're all a bop. Let's bring them on the show.
Hi guys, for the Yellow Diary.
Nice to meet you. Now with bands, we have this tradition that they sort of introduce themselves because it's so much cooler when you guys do it. So please go and introduce yourselves.
Hey guys, my name is Sahil. I play the drums for the band. In case it wasn't.
Thank you for the
Rajan. I'm the vocalist and the songwriter for the band.
Rajan, you should do this. I'm the vocalist.
I'm the vocalist and the songwriter for the band.
My name is Himonshu Parikh. I play keys and I'm the music producer.
You should be.
My keys are out of frame, but it's there, I swear.
He's the keyboardist for the band.
I'm Stuart and I play the bass.
Thank you for the demo, guys. It was amazing. We had no idea you guys did before you did the hand gestures. Sorry?
Fifth, Vaibhav Pani, who's the guitarist for the band.
Oh, yeah. So the guitar, the yellow guitar that you see behind you sort of represents him. It's his presence on the show.
That's him.
Exactly.
He's been on a diet.
Oh, God. All right, guys, that's been a very cool introduction. Now, I have to ask you guys, we are here because you guys collaborated, Shilpa and the Yellow Diary collaborated over this music video, the song Roz Roz, which has become immensely popular. Today morning, I woke up to so many Insta stories of my friends who shared this song saying, listen to this. And that means it's really a success. First of all, whose idea was it to collaborate? Because I should know who to thank.
I think we've always wished to collaborate with Shilpa, so I don't know who to call the source for it.
I believe, Rajan, it was you who wrote the lyrics for this. I think you're the perfect person to sort of explain what the song is all about and the message that it sort of conveys.
People keep talking about how they found love or how they would define love in a certain sense, but very rarely people would talk about how maintaining love works. I was thinking about what happens when you come to a situation where you're not communicating well. When there are things that are just like getting saved in your head, but you can't really you've not been talking about them, so they're building up, and then it leads to a situation where you'll explode. And that wouldn't be a conversation; it'll be an argument. It'd be some mode of frustration that you would take out on each other.
Today's times, just to find love by itself is such a difficult thing. Forget about getting into like classifications of it. Just to have basic love is such a difficult thing. So love is love, and
Okay. So I was also curious about how you guys sort of, because it's not just one band, you have collaborated with someone who's from outside the band. That's how collabs work. But anyway, we'll crop that out. The point is, how did you guys manage to pull the whole thing off in the middle of a pandemic? Because you also have to be careful. There's this whole virus running around free, and you managed to make a whole music video which was shot so well. So how did you sort of the technical bit of it, keeping the safety in mind? How did you guys manage to pull the whole thing off?
The whole communication even we had with Shilpa was all on the phone initially, and she initially sent us vocals, which was like voice notes on the phone, I remember, and we put those into the track and kind of sent it back to her, and then she gave her thoughts and her feedback, and then we really waited for a while for things to calm down a little bit before we actually got into the studio and recorded the song. And even then, like, Shilpa and us were like standing like 10-12 feet apart. Like we were like
poles apart.
Poles apart, because we made sure we went to a bigger studio and we could be far away from each other, and we had our masks on the entire time, and we were really careful about the whole thing.
We're just not showing off that we went to a big studio. We needed it. It was necessity.
We needed the space.
It wasn't just for the sound. It was also for safety.
It was just for space.
safety.
We're giving each other space that we talk about in the song. Yeah, give each other space.
Well, very, very well done then. Applause for all of you for the effort. There's one thing I always ask artists, that you guys really delve deep in and write songs that are based on your own personal experiences, on maybe incidents which are always not happy incidents. Does going back to those memories and working on it, is that process sort of taxing? Because usually people don't want to think about the bad stuff, but to really being an artist, to think about those memories, to write songs on them, is that a hard process?
I think
That's the thing about. No, go ahead.
Please take it. Please go ahead.
अरे बोलो यार, चलो ठीक है. तुम लोग 4 लोग हो, चलो तुम लोग बोलो यार, चलो.
Okay, Stuart. I want Stuart to answer this.
I feel art is a catharsis. When this story is breathing inside of you, it grows and grows to a point where you have to get it out of your system. And when it comes out in that way, it's very therapeutic. But there are other ways for a song to come into existence as well. I feel like when you feel love, you want to sing about it. When you feel hurt, there's a different way of healing with music.
I think we were talking about it the other day, that how even being in a band and making music is like being in a relationship, because there'd be so many agreements, disagreements. You have to listen to the other person's idea, because as a matter of fact, we don't let go of anybody's idea before like implementing it or trying it out. And all of that kind of becomes very similar to how relationships work anyway, because communication is important. Mutual respect is very important. So even if you put this song in that format, I think it fits pretty well. So for me, I think I didn't have to be in that situation to write this. It was just like a thought that was in the head.
Yeah, Rajan, who's the song really about? Like, really?
Always.
But I think Stuart put it so beautifully. You know, I was talking about how is it difficult to sort of revisit those memories, but he said it's not just about revisiting; it's about healing yourself from within, which is such a beautiful thing to say as an artist. It's something that I'm going to remember from this interview. I'm also curious about the fact that since you said even being in a band is a relationship, how do you guys sort of deal with ego clashes? Because it's something which is bound to happen when people work together.
Fighting, sharing
we follow the rule of Fight Club.
The triangle joke. You know, I think that's
No, but on a serious note, I feel like, and Sahil always says this the best. He's like, when we enter the room, we keep our egos at the door. You know, there's no ego because we all have a common goal, which is to make good music. And there isn't any ego in the sense that, oh, this my part sounds cooler, or that part sounds cooler. There's, I think, a mutual trust and faith that, okay, someone doesn't like it, there's a reason they don't like it. And we just make sure to try out everyone's ideas, and then we kind of are mutually like, yeah, okay, it's not working for the song, or it works for the song. There's no like ego clashes happening. So I think communication is how we just like
But
shock it.
Sahil, if you're at the door and you have a doorknob question, tab kya karoge? You're standing on the ego. Tab,
You check your ego at the door.
what will you do?
Oh shit!
Questions only allowed inside the door.
Let me take it back.
Not expected.
Because them hips don't lie and them lips don't lie.
Shilpa, I really have to talk about. We have to talk about the Grammy nomination because it's not a small thing. It's a huge achievement. You've done us all proud. Can I tell you how proud I am as an Indian that, you know, for those who don't know, Shilpa Rao has been nominated. Her collaboration with Anushka Shankar over Love Letters has been nominated in the Grammys 2021 in the category of Best Global Music Album, which is a great achievement for India. I have to tell you, okay, first of all, how excited are you? And will it change things for you if you win the Grammy because you're already doing so well? But will it make things better for you?
With the Grammy nomination, we had no idea this would happen. It was just like a bunch of us getting together and you know, doing this album in the studio, and yeah, it wasn't too complicated. It happened very organically. So all I can say is that even if we win, we'll again get back to work the next day, and even if we don't, we will get back to work the next day for sure.
Wow. Good
Yeah, that's
attitude. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us on ENOW. It was such a pleasure. I mean, things were fun, but then you gave us some really soulful and deep answers, and I really appreciate that. All the best for all the coming songs, and I can't wait for you to surprise us even more with in the future. Thank you, guys.
Thank you guys. Bye. Take care. Have a great day. Bye.